I guess I know how it feels like to be standing on shoes made out of crocodile tears, clicking, clocking guns to make up for the lack of recognized fear that run through veins shaped like coke, not like coke bottles with coke shots made out of transparent, movable glass that only blurs your system to make you a potential body bag. I wish sometimes I was like you. Running away from a road that never seems to go before me but after me, threatening me with life catching up to me just because I chose to blind myself and assume it is my excuse not to bear. I wish sometimes I was like you. So I shot another glass through my veins that are now shaped not like Coke bottles but of rubbing alcohol streams of forget me nots and cry a lots you forgot to clock and shoot. I wish I was like you. Tearless, not fearless, forgetting to feed us because maybe that coke running through the veins of your eyeball sockets deceive you to believe we are still just a fetus. So why bother feeding us with hugs you would never mean? To express respect that we are human beings to you, Daddy. I have been creeping in corners like the fake sugar you hide in apartments you never sleep in. Seeping out like a dirty secret from a door that was never my own, Daddy. I've been living in the temptation of danger just to smell you here with me, the way I wanted it to be. When I was just 1 year old and I knew in the trances of my small body I had such a thing called a daddy. Daddy. And I could never be like you. A boy hiding in pants I think I can fit in because I'm tall enough to say I'm old enough to be a man. Yes, I can never be like you, denying myself the chance to love everyone the way I should love myself. Dad, I was never like you. Despite the Coke bottles with disappointed Santas dancing in my vision filled with magical number twos of yous whenever I take a swing at that swig of alcohol. I'm too busy thinking when my work away from home will be due for one last paycheck of hope I have been trying to drown myself in. Daddy, despite the fact that I tell myself I could never be like you, refusing to believe that you and I share such commodities beyond DNA, I have realized now that I'm starting to act like you, Daddy. How do you make it without your conscience every day while death only bothers to glimmer in shadows you have mistaken to be your own every night under the veil of buildings that hide your guilt so comfortably you get coke shots, now coke bottles into your system just so you could get on that high? I find it hard to even fathom moving a step in your path of addictions. I'm only a subtraction away from your path with my own handmade afflictions, blaming myself for traumas that have defined my definition of a family I didn't have a choice of, confused as to whether I should ever love you in the state you refuse to make temporary. Dad, I'm going to the AA, and I know you're coming with me.